Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey. Happy Tuesday. Hey everybody. I'm going to give y'all a second to come on in the room. Thank y'all for joining me for this Tuesday live to talk all about the hit Amazon Prime TV show Riches. Y'all, we're going to get into it in just a moment. But my YouTube channel turned 2 years old today. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that congratulated me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my foolishness. Thank you for listening to me speak my speech. Thank you for me, for you listening to me give it a little bit of zhuzh, honey. When the shows sometimes don't have the zhuzh, but this show that we talking about tonight, when I tell y'all, this is the best show of 2022, hands down for me. Now I don't know about everybody else, but baby, it's good. It's just good. So, anywho, let's get into it. Let me speak to y'all. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Alexis. Hey, Omar. Hey, Yvette. Hey, April. Hey, Tawana. Hey, DeSosa. I was just thinking about you. I was like, I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Dr. Ivy Pearl. Hey, beautiful chocolate tones. Hey, Megan. Hey, Manessa. Hey, Shaki. Am I pronouncing it right? Hey, Sunshine and Flowers. Hey, Kelly. Hey, TV Views. Hey, Pretty Girls Rock. Hey, Madonna. Hey, Miss AKA Ren. Leisha. Christopher. Hey, Voodoo Doll. How the baby doing? Hey, Sabria. Hey, K Stand Neutral. Hey, Sister Girl Speaks. Hey, Chatting with Beauty Spot. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Jay Blake. Hey, Brandy A. Hey, Sephora. Hey, baby Trisha. Hey, Glowing Butterfly. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Mari. Hey, Chelsea. RLM. Reese's 23. Hey, Corey. Hey, Martina. Hey, the ATL Diva. Hey, Deidre. Stacy. T. Hutch. Miracle. Hey, Maya. Hey, Wilton. CT. Danielle. Sharon. Hey, Shay. Hey, Adriana. Suspicious. Hey, suspicious. That's suspicious. Hey, welcome to the opinionated family, honey, where we, dabble in unorganized chaos. Okay. The live gonna be entertaining, but it's gonna be foolishness mixed in between. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Jai. Hey, LaRonda. Hey, L French. Hey, Jay Blake. Hey, Cassidy. Hey, Shawnery. Hey, Kane. Hey, Fumi. Hey, Smiles D. Fun Size Jim. Hey, Sosa. Hey, A. Sheila. Lena. Lena, you working? Hey, R Empress. Hey, KB. Hey, AQ. Omar said the lady behind the lady in the red looks like a thicker Garcelle. You think so? I don't think so. Hey, Tanamora. Hey, C. Bush. Hey, Miss April. Hey, Queen Kathy. Hey, Lanisha. Hey, Waddles. Hey, Flask of Inspiration. I know that's right. Get into it. Hey, Glam Rocks. Hey, Nicole Brown. Hey, Amazing Dreams. Amazing Dreams is my HR. When I want some time off, I got to talk to Amazing Dreams. Hey, Rebels 42. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get into it, honey. So let's talk all about riches. Okay. And y'all know I'm going to give y'all a whole lot of detail. Okay. So this show comes on Amazon Prime. Hey to everybody that's joining me for this live. There are 175 of you. Not many people probably have seen the show, but don't worry. I'm going to give you the rundown of the rundown because for me, baby, this kept me on the edge of my seat. When I tell you I was not bored, not one time watching this show, not once. Okay. I was literally like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that everything is all at once. Because I like to binge watch shows sometimes. So when I realized that all 6 episodes were already there, I'm like, baby, let's get into it. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the super sticker, RLM. Thank you so much. Yes, it was so good. Oh my goodness, honey. If you have not watched it, this is a spoiler alert. So I don't want y'all to watch it and then be like, dang, Misha, you gonna tell me what happened? Yes, we're gonna get into it. So I don't want to ruin it for you. So if you have not watched it and you think you want to watch it, then you might want to click off the live, even though I would love for you to view. But I'm just trying to be fair and whatnot. Also, if you have watched it, then you really gonna appreciate the live because now we gonna talk about it. Yes, thank you, CT. Yes, y'all please hit the like button. I never ask. Okay, I be forgetting y'all. I'm so unprofessional. Excuse me. Y'all hit the like button for me as you come in the room or leave out the room or whatever y'all doing, child. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. If this is your first time on a live, then thank you for joining. We're talking about the Amazon Prime show with all this beautiful Black excellence. Baby, this cast is beautiful. Just look at the picture. Just look at the picture of these people. Baby, this cast is beautiful. They didn't have to do a whole bunch of cussing. It wasn't a whole bunch of nudity. Wasn't a whole bunch of violence. It was just thespians doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Belicious, for the super chat. Happy anniversary. Proud of you. Thank you so much, my H-Town sister. Okay, baby, let's get into it. Okay, because, we just got to get into it. Okay, so here we go. So, this is the cast of riches, okay? These are the key players. Child is good, okay? So down at the far right with the little ponytail, with like the sequin dress, with the teardrop earrings, you have Nina. Baby, Nina is not to be played with, okay? But she met her match when she met the woman across from her, which is Claudia. Okay, and we're going to get into who Claudia is as well. Up above Claudia is Gideon. Now, y'all pay close attention to Gideon, okay? Because he's going to be a fool a little bit later on. Across from Gideon is Andre. Baby, and Andre something else. Now, let's get into it. So this is the father, okay? So it starts out with him passing away. And he is married to Claudia, the lady down below. Okay, the one that's mean mugging. He's married to Claudia. He passes away. They go to the funeral. These are his beautiful children. Now, the guy whose arm Claudia is holding, that's Gus. That's her son. Next to him would be his sister. Let me see. What's her name? I think her name is Maureen. Yeah, that's Maureen, that's Gus, and behind them, that's Andre. So they at the funeral, right? The daddy done passed away. So they tried to call Maureen on the phone, child, but she was doing a YouTube video, honey, trying to get everybody, because the family owns a cosmetic company called Flair and Glory. Okay, keep that in mind. So, baby, they calling everybody. The son tried to hurry up and get to the hospital because the sister, the youngest sister, Wanda, knew what all was going down. So her and Claudia were at the hospital. So Gus is on his way, but he gets pulled over by a crooked cop. The whole time they calling Maureen, she ain't answering. She can't really be bothered. She don't really just like them like that, okay? So they calling her. And she over there talking about, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Child, she doing a whole YouTube video because she's a beauty guru and influencer and whatnot. So, child, they all devastated. That's little Wanda. She's the youngest. Wanda is the youngest of the three. That is by Claudia. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all keep up. So the dad passes away and they go to hear the reading of the will. Well, baby, what they do that for? When they found out that their dad had passed away, they pan over to two other siblings. And that is Nina and Steven. And everybody is like, wait a minute. What in the world? Where the hell they come from? Now, their mother was also involved with their father, but he just, banished them, honey, to the States and stayed in the UK. So they flew to the UK for the funeral, which, Nina didn't really want to be bothered, but her brother was like, come on, let's just go. The mother was like, baby, they can kiss the blackest part of my ass, okay? Especially after she took my man. They went all the way over there to UK and made it like, they invented this whole Flair and Glory when really it was her idea, okay? So the two other siblings that are in the United States, they're in New York to be exact. They flew to the UK to hear the reading of the will and to attend the funeral. Now, they thinking they just coming to attend the funeral, honey. They ain't thinking they really finna get nothing, okay? Because, the dad was never in their life until they get the reading of the will, y'all. Tell me why He done left everything to these two, Nina and her brother. He left everything to them, and he left money to be given to the other three. Well, he said his genetic, okay, his genetic children. Make sure y'all listen to that. Okay, genetic. They have to be genetically kin to him some type of way. He left them, a large sum of money, but they can only get it when they're 40 years old. Not only did he leave the company to them, Nina is now the HBIC. Look how Claudia looking. Baby, she can't stand it. When I tell y'all Claudia can't stand it, baby, okay, Simon is Nina's brother. I'm sorry, not Steven, Simon. So anywho, now she can't stand any of this that's going on. Okay? Now wait a minute, y'all. Let me take y'all back because I thought I was showing y'all, but I wasn't. So here we go. Let me take y'all back one time for the one time. This is the father. He passed away, right? They're all calling, trying to get everybody down to the hospital. Wanda is the one that was trying to get everybody there, but they were out doing their thing. Gus, who is the son, who Claudia's holding holding his arm, he was out partying, but he tried his best to get there before anything happened. But his dad had already passed because a crooked cop pulled him over, right? Then we have Maureen next to him. That's his sister. She was doing the YouTube video of it all, right? Let me take y'all back to the key players because I want y'all to know. These are the key players, okay, for those people who are going to come in and want to get into it. Down at the right-hand side with the sequins dress on, we have Nina. Across from her, that's Claudia, okay? Above her, that's Gideon. And that's like the right-hand man. That's who they go to get things handled. Across from him is Andre. Keep in mind all these people, honey, because they can't be trusted, okay? So they go to the funeral, it's so sad. It's awful. Everybody's feeling bad. This is Wanda and Claudia's arms. Claudia and this family got a whole bunch of secrets, honey. A whole lot of secrets. So they go to the reading of the will. There are two other siblings, okay, Simon and Nina. They fly from New York because their mom was once involved with their dad. So they fly from New York for the reading of the will and to find out, whatever, and to go to the funeral, right? They get there only to find out that he has left everything that has to do with the company to Nina and Simon. Well, Simon was like, listen, girl, I got a family. I got a boyfriend. I don't want to be bothered. Okay, I really do. I just want to go home, honey. And she was like, no. At first she was like, no, I don't want anything to do with it either. But then she thought back to a time that happened between her and her mom and how her mom was saying, basically people will try to push you out, this, that, and this and us. You need to stand up for yourself. So Nina decided, you know what? I am going to take over the company. Well, baby, what she say that for? So the company is called Flair and Glory, right? It's a cosmetic company, skin care, hair care, their care, honey, all kinds of care. Look at Claudia. Baby, when they said Nina was taking over, Claudia was pissed. She was like, what? Nina is taking over. My kids can't have their money until they're 40? Or really, she didn't care about the kids because she only cared about herself. Let's keep going. So there they are in, the CEO boardroom of it all, honey, standing around looking like, we didn't want this. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. Now, their mom is pissed. Now, Simon is still keeping a relationship with their mom, but Nina, she's a tough one. So she don't really got time to be dealing with nobody, honey. And baby, Nina will have some casual sex if she don't do nothing else. She disposes of men and changes men like she changes her underwear. You come over, drop off the peen, and hit the bricks. So now they having conversations. I mean, girl, I want to go back home. No, you really should stay, Simon. Things are getting good. I'm going to take over. I'm going home. So now it's Nina versus Claudia. And Andre is in the back because he can't be trusted. Okay? Y'all keep that in mind. So then they always have this big gala, right? So there's this big gala that happens every year. They're spending obscene amounts of money and the budget is not budgeting. The math is not mathing, but they still go through with this huge event because it happens every year. So we get to the event. Everyone is dressed beautifully. It's your oohs and your ahs. It's the who's who of the UK. They're in the building. Nina comes in looking beautifully. Look at Claudia in the back. Hey, girl. So she back there. Nina is the star of the show. The sisters are looking beautiful. The sons are looking beautiful. And everybody just all to the beautiful. Okay, they all to the beautiful. Until this heifer right here exposes Andre. So now listen, I can't remember her name, but she was having an affair with Andre. Well, not really an affair, but she was having like an office romance with Andre. He was kind of treating her like a drive-by. He would go over there, have sex with her, and then he would go on about his business. Well, they were accusing her of stealing money. And she was like, I wasn't stealing anything. What are you talking about? So they were accusing her, and she was trying to defend herself, and he wasn't backing her up. And she was saying, Andre, tell them who I am. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know who you are. And she was like, I know you ain't acting funny. So when they get to the gala, baby, she exposes Claudia and Andre. Baby, they had been sleeping together. And not only had they been sleeping together after the death, they had been sleeping together while her husband was still alive. So she exposed both of them. I said, baby, not him getting it in with Claudia. So Claudia had been keeping the secret, and now the cat is out of the bag. So now all the siblings and everybody looking crazy, like, what? Say what? That's crazy. Davina, that's her name. Davina. So Davina exposed these two. So now everybody knows that they've been having an affair. So the kids are like, Mom, what's going on? But Claudia never explains anything, honey, because it ain't none of your damn business. That's how Claudia operates. So once they knew what was going on between Andre and Claudia, they kind of lost just a little bit of respect for the mom. And this is when, Nina was coming in and really just trying to make all of them feel comfortable. Now, this sister right here, she was a little bit removed from the company. She didn't believe in herself. Her self-esteem was down. She didn't feel like she could do what needed to be done in order to be a part of the company. But Nina spoke life into her. Now, this just shows you how people will turn on you, okay? So Nina spoke life into her and gave her a role in the company that she could be proud of. So after she did that, they had a vote because the money was not adding up and they needed a partner, someone to come in and help them financially. So they went to the boardroom and they took a vote on whether or not this company called Lumi, I think, if I'm not mistaken, should join them and collaborate. Well, Nina didn't want that because what she saw going on at Flair and Glory was a little bit of colorism. It seemed like they didn't want the 4C girls. They didn't want the darker skinned girls. They only wanted light hair. Only wanted light skinned, curly hair women to represent Flair and Glory. Well, Nina wasn't having none of that. She was like, I want women that look like me. Well, Claudia was like, listen, I want my bank account to look like it did before this man kicked the bucket. So I'm going to need for us to collaborate with somebody else. So they all took a vote. Everybody voted against Nina except Wanda. Okay, and that was a shocker. So in between all this time, Nina had met this man on some app. Okay, little did she know that he also knew Claudia and Andre. So when they got to the boardroom, one of his votes counted. Now he'd been sleeping with her the whole time, and he voted against her keeping the company, right? So she loses. So this right there, this picture right here is her sitting in the office looking like, I know y'all in line. How dare y'all? Really? So it's her, Simon, and Wanda versus everybody else. Even her own mama voted that she should not keep the company. Okay? Because that mama wanted her to come back home. But then the queen rose again. I'm just saying. She ended up finding out some very interesting information about Miss Claudia and the paternity of one of those children. So she found out that her dad would get a DNA test for each and every one of his children. Now, mind y'all, in the very beginning of the series, her dad had ended up calling her the very first episode, but she didn't want to talk to him because he was never involved in her life. He told her that somebody was trying to unalive him. And she was like, please don't call me. I told you never to call me here. Baby, she hung that phone up. So then she finds this paperwork that says that he was getting DNA tests on all his children, and Wanda is not his. You are not the father. Baby, we need a Maury over in the UK. So, baby, Wanda is not his child. So she takes the information over to Claudia to blackmail her into getting her business back. She's like, listen, if you don't want this to get out, if you don't want me to tell Wanda that she is not her dad's child, then you might want to go back in there and cast another vote. Well, baby, what she do that for? So the queen is still reigning supreme, and Claudia tucked her tail in between her legs and went right on back in that boardroom, and control is now back in the hands of Nina, right? So then Nina started doing some digging, and she realized that the money was funny because of Andre. So, baby, she had Andre locked up. She had him locked up, won't let him out. Where's my lawyer? Speaking of lawyers, Gideon. So she was, confiding in Gideon, telling Gideon, listen, Andre's the culprit. He's stealing all his money. I've tracked it. It has his name written all over it. Whole time, Gideon playing it cool. Like, oh, wow. So what are we going to do next? What are we going to go on? What's going to happen? And he just sitting there acting like he ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, I didn't trust him, and I didn't trust that secretary. We're going to continue. So in between all of this and them uncovering that it's Andre, Nina finds out that it's not only Andre, but it's Gideon. In between all of that happening, this woman right here continuously wanted to give in her resignation. And Nina was like, no, you were an integral part of the company. My dad loved you. You know all the ins and outs. I need you. But eventually, she put in her 2 weeks. I said, something ain't right about that old stringy head heifer. Something ain't right about that stringy head heifer, honey. Something ain't right. Okay? Something ain't right. So all the kids have a meeting. Okay? She didn't. Now, listen, Nina didn't want to tell them that they figured out that it was Andre, because these kids, they're a little wishy-washy. Okay? Their loyalty is to their mom at the end of the day. So Nina just really couldn't trust them. Now, the whole time, Simon was like, no, we have to tell them. We have to tell them. And she was like, no, they're too wishy-washy. We can't, like, they're a loose cannon. We can't trust them. But then Maureen ended up seeing Andre and Nina together, and she suspected that something was going on, and she called Gideon. And she was like, girl, why would you call Gideon? Gideon is the one that's been stealing the money. So then she felt stupid. Girl, calling people. Have a seat. Now, in between all of this, they ended up finding some information in a safe that said their dad had a life insurance policy, and there were millions, okay? Millions to be had. But not only did they find that, but she ended up finding the paperwork saying that her dad wanted to adopt Wanda. And she was like, why would my dad want to adopt a child that's already his? That's crazy. Alicia. Okay, y'all get me together in the comments, honey, but we're going to keep on. So Alicia is the one that saw Andre and Nina together. So she was like, why would my dad want to adopt Wanda? That don't make no sense. Like, that's his child. This is getting crazy. Okay? Maureen is the secretary. Okay? So, child, they all together. Nina told them, y'all can leave. Me and Andre gonna figure it out. And they were like, we ain't going no damn well. This got to do with our family, and this has to do with the money for our company as well. We're his children as well, so we will be staying. And Nina was like, you know what? I'll leave. So, baby, she went to go take a dip in the pool, and Andre and Simon continued on to get into it as they got into it. So after they did that, she ended up coming back. They were gone. And we find out that it's Gideon. The whole time, Gideon was the one that was stealing money from the company. So he had pinned it on Andre and had the paper trails so that everything would look like Andre was the culprit when really it was him. See, that's you gotta watch people because they can't be trusted. So the whole time it was Gideon, unbeknownst to them. So she had to end up telling them, girl, why are you talking? Gideon is the one. So now he's on our scent. Now he knows that we're on to him. And now he's going to change everything. He's going to, get rid of the evidence. Thanks a lot. Like, thanks. So they all trying to figure it out, right? So then Nina goes to sit down with Gideon. Gideon, we can do this one or two ways. You can put that damn money back, or you can put that damn money back. Because Nina is not to be played with. So Gideon's sitting there like, sir, put the damn money back. Okay? Put it back. It's not yours. You were stealing it, and it don't make no sense. Okay? So she said, listen, if you put the money back, I'm not going to tell anybody. Okay? Just put it back where it belongs. So while she's meeting with him, the kids are with their mom because, They're with her to see if she's going to be able to recoup the money. Now, the whole time, the mom was like, I had nothing to do with the money. I didn't steal the money. They were blaming it on Andre. He was like, it wasn't me. Honey, everybody was giving Shaggy. It wasn't me. So she goes to sit down. All of a sudden, the notifications start going off in the bank account. Bring, 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 bring. Honey, the money is coming in. Nina was successful. But baby, that ain't all. Nina was successful with getting the money back. So then Gideon goes, wait a minute though. If I give the money back, how do I know that you won't come back with this on me? She said, you don't know. My father died because he was trying to figure out where the money was who the money was being stolen from. Like, why were you stealing? So if he had to die, then you're not going to live in peace. So her and her brother, they walk off. Gideon is standing, he's standing there looking crazy. But then he goes to Claudia's house. He goes to talk to Claudia. He said, Claudia, your husband had cancer, but he died of a heart attack. And remember, I told y'all he had already called Nina and said somebody was trying to unalive him, right? He said, that doesn't make any sense. She said, well, things like that happen when you're on certain medications, when you're doing cancer treatments. She's trying to talk it away. He said, yeah, but he hadn't started treatments. That's the thing. So you had a hand in his demise. So Claudia's standing there looking all crazy. Everybody celebrated, right? When they were celebrating the money being deposited, they had a toast. While that was going on, Simon and Nina's mom reappeared in the UK. And she was like, oh, I'm happy y'all happy. And they were like, Mom, it's just a toast. We don't like that lady, okay? We love you, Mom. It's okay. They smoothed things over with their mom. Nina was like, you know what? I'm going to stay in the UK. Simon said he was going to go to the States. So, child, they sitting there talking. Nina said, you know what I thought was funny? He said he was going to leave all of his money to all of the kids that are genetically his. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And there were 6 kids. So they trying to figure out if it's only 5 of them and Wanda is not even his real child. Where is the other child at? Y'all, why the end of the episode 6, Maureen's son comes out and that is their brother? Oh, child, when I tell y'all my mouth was wide open. Not he was having sex with the stringy head secretary. So, baby, the whole time, he was sleeping with her. That's how come she knew where the bodies were buried, because she was in on it too. Child, this is a whole fool. And that was the end of the season. Baby, when I tell y'all got to go back and watch this because it is good, every bit of it. If it was a book, it would be a New York Times bestseller. It would be a page turner. It is something that you will be enthralled in. I'm telling y'all, this is good. Okay? It's good. Listen, this a fool, honey. This a fool. Now, I might have got some of the names wrong, honey, because it was so many moving parts, but y'all get the gist of it. Okay. The whole point is this beautiful family. Okay. This beautiful cast of people all uncovered that Gideon was the one stealing money from the company. They inherited the company, Simon and Nina, that is. They inherited the company from their father. Okay. The father had an untimely death, which it wasn't that untimely because somebody had a hand in helping him get on up out of here. The father left flaring glory to the siblings. The other 3 siblings thought, well, how they gonna get something and he ain't even just really know them like that? He left them money, but only to be gotten when they were 40 years old. These kids are still young. Not young, they're not kids, they're adults, but still they're young. So in between all the mess, Claudia is something else, baby. That mama there is something else. It was really Nina versus Claudia the entire time. Okay. But Nina always reigned supreme because she always had one up on Claudia because Claudia was too busy trying to figure out where that money was and sleeping around with Andre. Okay. So after all was said and done, Gideon ended up being the person that was stealing from them the whole time. Nina is back in control. Simon's on his way back to New York. The mom and Nina are now speaking. Yeah, I guess the siblings are somewhat okay. And the whole time, this heifer here has another Richards heir. So her son is actually part owner of the company as well. Child, it's a fool. Child, it's a fool. It's a fool. It's a fool. Baby, this was good. When I tell y'all this was good to me, I said, baby, listen, this is what I was missing in TV. This is what I was missing. Okay, now let's go on up. Let me get y'all's comments, honey. Thank you for the super sticker, Diana. Thank you so much. Yes, Michelle, he always had one. When Andre was saying something, trying to prove his innocence, he said, his innocence, he said, okay, hold up, slow your roll. I said, baby, oh my goodness, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Ebony said, Claudia is self-invested. I barely think she loved her. Baby, she didn't love that husband. She ain't love nothing but that money, Ebony. Nothing but that money. That's all she cared about. Still to this day. Is it giving green leaf? I mean, sort of, kind of. Maureen is the secretary's secret baby mama. Yes, YNV. I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up. Alicia is the sister, and Maureen is the stringy head secretary. Okay. Child, this is a fool. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let me go on down because this is when y'all were saying y'all couldn't see the pictures. I cleaned it up for y'all. I cleaned it up. Misha, my mama gave me my only child Christmas money. Laugh out loud, Lord. So I am sharing laugh out loud. Keep doing your thing. Thank you. Okay. Quinita said, "Ooh, I just finished this weekend and it was good, baby. It was good to me. Didn't he baby? Papa was a Rolling Stone. JoJo, he had 50, 11 kids. I said, not the Nick Cannon of Amazon Prime. Mm-mm-mm. Jalecia said, Maureen said when she first tried to give her resignation that Stephen was very kind to her in the will. I was wondering what she was talking about, but by episode 6, I definitely found out. Mm-hmm. And listen, there are some other things that were in between, that I left out. Okay, because this is just like a season series review / discussion. It's not really a review, but I just wanted y'all to know how good it is. So I just talked to y'all like I would if I was talking to y'all on the phone. And baby, this is good. Y'all got to watch this. If you have not seen it, I didn't even do it justice. Okay, I didn't do it justice. You got to watch it so that you can see all the moving parts. Okay, because it's a fool. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Wanda was dating this dude, right? And he was a mooch and a leech. And I knew someone right about him when I first seen him. I said, oh, something right about you, honey. So he was mooching off of her, sitting up spilling information to the tabloids, and she found out. Not only was he spilling information, he was cheating on her. So she comes from a family dinner that she really didn't want to be a part of. She goes to this nightclub and hears these two heifers in the restroom talking about how they love her man. Well, she got home and he's complaining about his acting gig and how it's not panning out or whatever. And she was like, oh, well, that's awful. Well, maybe you should go and see, I don't know the lady's name, honey. I can't remember. And he looking like, what? And she said, yeah, and I know you also told my family's business to that reporter. No, I mean, what? She said, how much did that reporter pay you? If you needed money, all you had to do was ask. Now, mind you, Alicia already knew what time it was with the boyfriend. And she told Wanda, listen, girl, if you want to continue to be used, that's on you. But that boyfriend of yours, he for the streets. But Wanda, her and Wanda didn't really get along. So she was just looking at Alicia like, girl, shut up. You full of yourself. Okay. So I really don't want to hear nothing you have to say. But Alicia was right. Okay, Alicia was right. The boyfriend was in on the whole thing, honey. He was telling all the information that he ain't had no business telling. So Wanda put him out on the street, as she should. Security was there to escort him right the hell on about. And he ended up leaving and they ended up breaking up. But he couldn't be trusted either, honey. Mm-mm. I thought Maureen and Gideon were in cahoots. That's what I thought. That's what I think too. But I don't know because, they didn't really say. As Kimple said, I plan to watch on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Happy YouTube anniversary. I know it's hard to be consistent on it. I have tried. Happy. Thank you. It is hard to be consistent because you have peaks and valleys. And then, me, I'm big on, making sure that I reach the audience and that I engage with y'all. So when I see people missing, or I feel like, something ain't right with the numbers, ain't looking how the numbers was looking. And, the same people aren't around. Sometimes that kind of gets to you. Well, it gets to me. Maybe not all content creators, but I consider y'all like family. So when I see you missing, I'm just like, well, what did I do? Well, where they been? But honey, I know life is life, and I know life happens. But sometimes it's really people just get tired of you and they move on to the next content creator. That's just point blank in the period, child. Omar said, I just hope they don't do this like they did our kind of people. Omar, I was so invested in our kind of people. But listen, I think this is better than our kind of people. Our kind of people was good too. Don't get me wrong. I was very entertained every week, but it was predictable. This right here left me on the edge of my seat. I thought, now I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought Maureen was the one stealing the money. That's why she kept trying to quit real quick. I was like, girl, not you stealing, and then gonna try to help and quit. I would have never guessed that this woman had a baby by their father. I would have never guessed that. Yes, we're gonna get into Best Man too, y'all. Best Man is coming December 15th on Peacock, and we are going to get into it. Joan said, do you think I hope so, Joan, but I don't know. Because they like to play in our face. They really do, so I don't know. YMV said, did y'all catch it when Wanda's credit card was denied and she went back to tell her Claudia that it was because of Nina? But it was really because Wanda wasn't genetic and Claudia knew it. Yes, I left that part out. Yes, absolutely. So she wasn't getting any of the money. And I also left out the part where Alicia, see, all of them were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? So they were running down how much time they had as far as their money was concerned. So they told Gus, listen, you're good for up to the year. Your money's going to be all right. They told Wanda a little something and they didn't say anything to Alicia. So everybody's like, well, what about her? They said, oh, well, she invested her money. She saved her money up. She also is doing her influencer stuff. She has brand deals. So she good. Well, that made Wanda hate Alicia even more. Child, you should have been over there trying to get tips. Dana said, boyfriend selling to the tabloids. The shame. Exactly. And then the whole time in there sleeping with her, listening to her and seeing her down. How I knew someone right about him is when she felt down because she had a meeting with someone. I can't remember who it was. And he was like, come on, let's go out. And she was like, no, I don't want to go out. Like, I'm sad. He didn't care nothing about it. I was like, okay, he can't be trusted. Miracle said, Gus got on my last nerves when he was trying to look for other jobs. Boy, if you don't sit your entitled behind down. Exactly. And he was always in the dark. Because remember when the company was back in Nina's hands and Wanda and Alicia were like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Mom would never give up this company. Something is not right. Here go Gus, leaning back. All he cared about was that girl he was dating, child. Well, no, I mean, it's not a conspiracy. I mean, they just gave the company back. It's fine. Gus, wake up. Open your eyes up. Pay attention. Like, child, what is wrong with you? Hold on, let me go. Ariel said, can we talk about Claudia's side piece? She's been cheating on her husband the whole time. Her husband wasn't no good either. Okay, the husband was cheating on Claudia. Claudia was cheating on the husband. This is a fool. And baby, Andre was in the middle of it all. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. Okay, because Andre was sleeping with, what's the girl? Davina. And baby, Davina outed that ass, okay? Davina outed him. Hold on, let's get on back to the picture, child. I tried to give y'all visuals for everything I was talking about. I hope, once I pulled the pictures up, that it was all good. Now, see, Davina thought her and Andre had something going on. But he was just sleeping with her and then sending her on about her business. Whole time, he was sleeping with Claudia. And he was only sleeping with Claudia because of the money. Because that's all he cared about. Claudia only cared about herself, and Andre only cared about himself. All of them were trifling. Asia said, and those children had all they could dream of, and they had insecurity issues, sadness, low self-esteem. So it goes to show money will never be everything. Asia, you better say that again. Hey, Sean, remember we can do watch parties on Twitch for Amazon Prime content. Just saying. Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me that. Okay. So I wonder, can we do it for Peacock? A. Cole said, I knew Wanda's man was no good in the leech when she was paying for something for them both, and he was just standing there looking. And then he had enough nerve. We got a little attitude when he had to pull out his wallet. I said, okay, so he's a trash can. Got it. Teflon said, I don't believe the mom when she said their dad didn't want to see them. I don't trust her either. You don't trust her either? Yeah, I mean, she did vote against her own daughter. And for some reason, she can't stand Nina. You know what? You might be right. And why did she rush to the UK? Man, what are you hiding? Teflon Butterfly, you might be right, y'all. Now I'm thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Joan, you are so right. She said we need more series like this. Yes, something thought provoking. Man, this was so good. Sandra, this came on Amazon Prime. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going back through the comments. Dana said Nina and Simon mama lied to them the whole time. That man was sending her money all along. Yep, sure was. Thank you, Flask of Inspiration. Thank you for the super sticker. Angela said them kids were dumb as rocks. Dumb as a box of rocks. Do you hear me? Daddy did the right thing by leaving it to Nina and Simon. They just wanted fast money and privilege. Yeah, they just wanted to drive the fancy cars. Now, I do believe that Alicia had her head on straight, but her self-confidence was so low, she could have never led the company. Wanda, she seemed like she had a little bit of sense, but she had too many insecurities. Yeah, she wasn't gonna be able to do it. She wasn't mature enough. Gus, he just wanted to sit back and at a desk, child. That's it. Super K, thank you for the super chat. When I first got on this live, I was like, what in the Sweet Valley doctoral program is Misha talking about? I don't know this show. It is good, Super K. Listen, if you are just joining this live and you wondered what in the hell is going on, this is the show Riches, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. A beautiful cast of characters. The show comes on Amazon Prime, and the show was good to me. Now, at first, I was not looking for new TV. I was like, I ain't got time, child, because every time I go on a show, honey, it don't be worth nothing. But baby, this was good. This was good from beginning to end. Thank you, Michelle, for the super sticker. Thank you, Faith, to press on. Happy anniversary, Misha. This show was so good. Wasn't it good? Wasn't it good? Who you think Wanda's daddy? I don't know. Is it Andre? Y'all, what could it be Andre? How old is Andre? And how old is Wanda? I don't know, y'all. It could be Wanda. I mean, it could be Andre. But then again, Claudia is a woman with a closet full of secrets. So ain't no telling who it is. Chauncey said, I hope we don't have to wait a year for a season 2. Congratulations on your 2-year YouTube anniversary. Yes, my channel turned 2, honey. Hopefully it's not the terrible 2s. Child, let's just hope and pray that everything's good and we'll be here for years to come. Okay. I mean, I'm praying. Okay, Andre just joined the call. Okay, so it ain't Andre. Okay, nah, Andre too young. Okay, so girl, KB, if it is Gideon, I'm gonna throw my TV out the window. I'm gonna go out there and get it because I gotta do reviews, but I'm gonna throw it. Baby, I'm gonna throw it out the window. Gideon? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Wait a minute. Y'all think it's Gideon? I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past her. Miracle said when Nina told Risha to vote with her, and she said he'll listen to the pitches. I want to be mad, but I was like, he's still fine though. Wait a minute, told who? Oh, the man that you've been sleeping with. Okay, got it. Yeah, he was fine. I said, girl, not a little drive-by action. I wish I was that brave, honey, but people's nasty. Okay. They got STDs, STIs, SLMLPs. They got all kinds of alphabets, baby. I don't want the alphabets. Okay. I don't want none of it. So therefore, thus and such, I would just live vicariously through Nina's character. Because baby, Nina was something else. Baby, put your pants on, put on your trousers, and get the hell out. Thanks for coming. Honey, Nina didn't want nothing else other than the D. she said, drop it off and go. Jay Blake said, Misha, remember Gideon came to see her at the end. Yeah, he did. Okay. But all he said to her was he knows that she had something to do with her husband being unalived because he didn't start cancer treatments yet. So how did he die from a heart attack? She probably put something in his drink. Because Claudia was too eager to get in there and hit a reading of that will. And she didn't seem sad to me. The saddest person, I think, was Wanda. And he wasn't even her dog. And that wasn't even her dad. That's crazy. Now throw the TV out the window, then go get in the table. Baby, when I tell y'all, I'm gonna do an impromptu live, honey, so y'all can super chat me after because I'm gonna have to get a replacement TV after I throw it out the damn window. When they tell me that Gideon is this girl's father. Oh my God. Baby, when I tell y'all I'm a holler, Dana said, "Ooh, it may be Gideon. Remember, he was in the house and Claudia didn't know the door was open." Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so y'all, it ain't Gideon, dog. Y'all think it was. Nah. Miracle said it was the plant the friend referenced in the garden. Claudia definitely unalived him intentionally. Yeah, did you hear that? I think that was her sister, wasn't it? When she came over and give her them cookies, and she said, "Yeah, wash your hands. I don't want you to get, sick. Those plants are called the husband killer." And the way she just looked, I said, "Girl, why would you come on over here and fly to this specific tree? Let me find out you brought that tree home and got to mixing up mashed potatoes and whatnot with your hands, and then fed it to your husband, and that's how he fell over." Because he knew somebody was trying to get rid of him. And you know what? This is what I was thinking. What if Claudia really did know about that safe? Claudia was trying to play crazy like she didn't know about that safe. When Wanda found that safe, she was like, "Oh, it's our secret. Don't tell anybody." But then the siblings all came together and they ended up getting into the safe and they found that life insurance policy. She did not unalive that man for no reason. She knew about that life insurance policy. She just didn't know where it was kept. She knew he had one. She just didn't know where to find it. Mm-hmm. I don't trust it. 375 people watching. Let's make the likes match, please. Yes, y'all, please like the live. I ain't gonna be too rough on y'all and be like, "Y'all get these likes up. Y'all get these likes." I hate that. I hate y'all get these likes up, y'all. Like the live if you like the live. If you don't like the live, don't like the live. GOD gonna make it happen no matter what, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. It's a fool. Hold on. Lady Virgo said, didn't Gideon also make reference to the money he embezzled when he was talking to Claudia? Let me see. Let me see. Did he? Maybe he did. I don't know. Chauncey said Claudia knew about that safe because that's where those adoption papers were too. Oh, yeah. And when Alicia called her and said, "Mom, I found some paperwork and it's saying that Dad wanted to adopt Wanda, but why?" Baby, when she dropped that on the floor, Claudia hurried up and called Nina. Nina was like, "I didn't tell her. I held up my end of the bargain, honey. I don't know what y'all got going on, honey, but it ain't got nothing to do with me." She was like, "Alicia knows." Ma'am, Nina is not your friend, ma'am. She got her company back. That's all. That's all, honey. Alicia found it a little bit too late. We don't give a damn. Okay. Miss Eve said, "I'm going through the same thing with my evil step monster." Oh, girl, prayers for you. A said, "Do anybody remember a show that Megan Good was in some years ago? It was called Deceived, I think." No, I don't remember that. A Pink J said the secretary's son is the other child. Oh yeah, we said that at the end of this mini review I did. Now that was my mouth was wide open. Because let me tell y'all what I was thinking. When she said that he left the money to someone that was his, genetic child or something like that, y'all, why I thought they was gonna pan that camera to Andre. I said, let me find out that Claudia been sleeping with Andre, and Andre is really her children's sibling. That's what I was thinking the whole time. See, that's where I would have took it. If I was a writer, I would have took it there. But that might have been too predictable. So, baby, then they slid in the secretary. And when that son came home and she was like, "Good to see you," and she gave him that hug, I said, "I know you in line." The whole time it was your son? Okay. YMV said, "I think Claudia might have had a hunch about Maureen's child and killed the daddy off to make sure Wanda was included in the will." But see, you know what? That could be, but I also think Maureen sent that son away so that he wouldn't ask any questions. I bet Maureen has never even told that, that kid, or well, he's a grown man now, told that man who his dad is. She probably said he died or something a long time ago. Or "I don't know where your dad is," or something like that. Deidre said, "Misha, I just finished watching all of the episodes just now, and they need to make sure they come out with a season 2. This was good to me." Deidre, when I tell you this was the best show that I watched in 2022, I have to give it to him. This was the best show that I watched. And I listen, Everybody knows that my show is The Shy. I love The Shy. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this to get a season 2. This was so good. Baby, Amazon Prime was good, honey. Y'all better get y'all free trial, honey. Go over there and listen to it. Go on over there and watch it. RLM said, Misha, check out Roland Martin. He talks about Meta, YouTube, etc. are surprising content creators' content. There is a new tech company that pays creators for their content called Fanbase. Oh yeah, I started following Fanbase on Instagram, but I never really just looked into it. But I have heard about it. Gloria said, I don't think Maureen wants anybody to know about her son. That's what I thought too. She knew Steven was community D. That's what I was thinking too. Taylor said, I bet Stringer Head Heifer son has no idea about his. I bet he don't know who that daddy is. This is your granddaddy. Oh my goodness, y'all. Baby, this is a suspenseful mess. Do you hear me? Baby, this is good. No, The Shy ain't been given for the last 2 seasons. And I love me some Shy, honey, with Emma, Big Emma. I love The Shy, but it just wasn't doing what was supposed to be done. Okay? Let me go on back up and see what the rest of y'all comments talking about. It was just so good, y'all. So I hope that y'all watched it. Or if y'all didn't watch it, I hope y'all go back and watch it after hearing this semi-review and y'all get into it. Veronica said, Claudia got the herbs from the vacation home. Veronica. Yep. Remember what that neighbor said when she brought the cookies? She said it's called the husband killer. I said, oh, okay, baby, that's what you did. That's what you took. You took that poison oak. We're just going to call it poison oak. You took that poison oak over there and sprinkled some of it. Talking about, I just put a little parsley on top. Nuh-uh. That is that plant from that garden, ma'am. Okay? And it was a slow burn. And then he fell the hell over. And you're going to sit in the hospital and cry. Child, this is a mess, honey. That's why I don't eat from people. Baby, I will be making my own plate. And if you make me a plate, you take a bite first. Take a bite of my plate, actually. Because I always tell people there are 3 things I do not share. I don't share food, money, or men. But in the case of somebody fixing my food, you will get just a little bite of mine. Because, baby, you ain't finna kill me. Okay. YMV said, Misha, you didn't announce the event earlier. It's pronounced event, according to Letitia. Baby, Tisha said, y'all come on down to the event. JoJo said, it's the father's brother. You think so? Wait a minute. We didn't get introduced to the father's brother. Hold on. Lady Virgo said, well, Claudia poisoned him with that plant. Oh, baby, she definitely did. Did you see how crazy she was looking when that lady said that? She said, oh, stop it. No, ma'am, you stop it. Okay? And you ain't fooling us. Even though this is fictional. Baby, this is good. I'm going to have to figure out whoever is the writer of the show. And I'm going to have to talk to them. Because, you know what? I think I'm a tweet. And I'll never really just be on the Twitter. I'm going to have to tweet that we must have a season 2 of this show. The acting was impeccable. The only acting that was a little truck was Simon. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked Simon. But sometimes he didn't land. Like a perfect example is when they were sitting at lunch and he had just came back from New York and she was telling him that she was about to get back to work. And he was like, oh girl, I don't feel like doing all that. And she was like, you own some of this company too. And he just like gave her a little look and he was like, okay. I was like, what? That is not a normal response. A normal response would be, girl, you wanted this company. Okay. So therefore, in such and such, I'm going to the house and kick off my shoes and relax my feet and party on down to the Escape Beat. Shout out to Candy. And boy, girl, I'm finna go home. I'm finna go home. Simon can't act. I don't think he can either. I thought it was just me. Mask Hysteria, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Yeah, he can't act. It was given, thank you, Omar. It was given Tyler Perry realness. It really was. It was given previously on Tyler Perry's Sisters. My girls hold me down. Them boys mess around and sing. When the episode first opens up, it was given that. That's what it was given. It was given Tyler Perry's. Ooh. Andrea said, you a lie, Omar. Andrea hates Sisters, honey. She used to be under every one of them reviews like, girl, we still on the same scene. Karen been pregnant for 17 years. Is Karen still pregnant? Listen, y'all, I did catch up on Sisters. And I wanted to say something about these last few episodes. And why is Karen still a day pregnant? But I've been catching up on it. But they still moving slow. That's why I dropped it. Cause like when y'all gonna get into it? Like what? Veronica said, or it could have been Maureen that unalived him. Remember, they were the only two in the office, and he had just finished calling Nina. She had records of everything he did. But why though? What would be her motivation to get rid of him when she hurried up and put in? Well, maybe she knew that her son would get an inheritance since she knew everything. I don't think Maureen did it, but that would be a plot twist. But I don't think so. Omar, I just wanted you to sing the theme song. Omar, leave me alone. Thank you, Angel Adams. Congrats on 2 years. Thank you so much. 2 years just flew by too. Baby, ain't I Patrice? Baby, I'm gonna hit a note if I don't do nothing else. Me, you, us. Honey, I'm gonna give it to him. If I can sing or not. Alexis said, it's been 2 days and like 8 episodes on set. That's what I'm saying. See, and I really like to make fun of the sisters' characters and whatnot, but it just wasn't giving me anything. So I'm like, I ain't got time for this. This is getting ridiculous. Tanya said they accused Davina of erasing his emails. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Thank you, honey. I thought she was involved in the embezzlement of it all. Yeah, she was accused of erasing the emails, and she said she didn't even have access to those files. She wanted Andre to vouch for her, but honey, all he could vouch for was her good, and they escorted her the hell up out. She was scorned, came to the event, and outed every damn body. Emptied the whole clip. That's how you do it. Super K, thank you for the super chat, Misha. You giving me Ray Bradbury, Agatha Christie, Spencer for Hire in Columbo with your investigative retelling of this tale. I'm here for it. It was so good. It was so good. If I was calling y'all on the phone, this is exactly what I would say. I would be like, okay, listen, Super. Girl, okay. So it was this family, right? Girl, it's so many lies and secrets up and through. Child, that's exactly how I would be talking to y'all. Tanya said, and they did. Don't make no sense. Marsha said, and plus Tyler still has he come out with anything else? Because you know I haven't been helping him this season. We got nothing. Okay. Sabrina was in jail from episode 1 to episode 8. I'm not about to play. Sabrina was supposed to be in there for one night only. Okay. Not all the whole damn season. I was like, child, this is crazy. And I didn't see none of Maurice either. Sabrina. If I don't see Maurice. Y'all know I love Maurice. If I don't see Maurice, that's going to piss me the hell off. So it's nothing I can do. Bay said he gave her 1 million pounds because of her son. Mm-hmm. He knew what was going on. He knew that mama couldn't be trusted. Davina knows. You think that? No, I don't think Davina knows. Child, Davina barely. I wonder how Davina found out. Oh, no, I remember how she found out. I was going to say, how did she even find out that Claudia and Andre were sleeping together? Asia said, these streaming networks need you, Misha. They need to listen. We need an incentive program because the reviewers are the people who make like the general public want to watch the shows. Now, I'm not even no big reviewer, honey. There are reviewers way bigger than me. They have more of a following and more of an audience, but it's all about your engagement and how you influence the people. And there are some people that could really get these networks shows out there. It's so many shows that y'all be like, I don't like this girl. Seeking Sister Wife, for example. Y'all be like, Misha, I'm not watching no Seeking Sister Wife, but I watched it, girl, and it's crazy. Like, now you have another set of eyes on your show. So they really need to, like, you know how Amazon gives you like a little percentage when people buy? They need an affiliate program. These networks really need an affiliate program. Like, it's getting nuts. Miss E said, this is fictional, but everybody wants to be a Nick Cannon. Okay. I said the same thing. I said, not the Amazon Prime Nick Cannon. Pretty Girls Rock said, why you sound like Gina on that episode of A Different World when she was telling what happened to Charmaine and the guy when they got ready. I love that episode. The way I just cackled out loud. Baby, when I tell you I love me some A Different World, I remember being a little girl and A Different World would come on. And it seemed like every week when A Different World would come on, Mom would be making some damn spaghetti. I ain't gonna never forget it, honey. I would be sitting at that table eating that spaghetti, watching A Different World, and it was good to me. And now that I think back on how old I was watching that show, my mama needs to be locked up Okay? I was a kid watching all this college stuff, watching Dwayne run up in there and tell Whitley, please, baby, please. I was not supposed to be watching that. That's crazy. Oh, honey. Tanya said, you showed up on my page for Real Housewives of Potomac. I hollered and agreed with everything you said. Thank you, Tanya, for sticking around, girl. I'll be with the foolishness, okay? They said, I think Davina and Andre were together, but he's an executive, so they can't be seen together in the office. I think she was a drive-by. That's what I think. Nikki said, I knew Claudia unalived her husband, especially after her sister said, wash your hands. You know that plant is called the husband killer. Mm-hmm. She knows she unalived that man. And she ain't fooling us. Kay Kissy said, what was Maureen and Andre whispering about? Remember she mentioned his watch to him? I think she's a part of it too. Oh, yeah, she did. And you know what? Another thing too, you might be right. She might be a part of it. Because why y'all, every time they pan that camera over to Maureen, was she looking suspicious? I said, why she always looking shifty-eyed? Like, what's wrong with her? Summer said, y'all got me excited listening to y'all. I can't wait for season 2. I feel like y'all over here writing it yourselves the way y'all connected. That's how good it is, Summer. It's like, listen, who y'all think the daddy is? Who do you think shot John? Honey, it's just good like that. It's just good like that. Hold on, let me go on up. And child, it's a whole fool. Omar says, speaking of seeking sister wives, you never followed up on that scandal, political scandal. Oh, I sure didn't. No, there was nothing else to follow up on. Nothing was going on. Did you see my deep dive that I did on I did a before and after and how I know that Derek Jackson ran Danae crazy? Okay, did you see that? It was 16 minutes of goodness. Baby, that was some of my best work. I broke it all the way down. If y'all don't think that man ran that girl crazy, yeah, child, he definitely ran her crazy. Yes, Misha, you need to reach out to the writers. They may listen to you. I know Tyler will, because he's sure been listening to these reviews, honey. Listen, y'all, I'm going to say it again, because, this is my pat on the back. And, we at the 2-year mark and whatnot. Y'all, when I heard in Tyler Perry's Sisters, when I heard Maurice say, you better speak your speech, I said, baby, I have arrived and the spotlight is on me. Shout out to Nene. Baby, I don't need nothing else in this lifetime but to know that my son was in that show and Candy D-Birds was on this channel. Baby, I can shut the whole thing down now. Thank you, Markeisha. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Girl, thank you for the Christmas present. I'm going to give back with that, though. I am. Because I'm going to have a giveaway before Christmas. And I'm also going to be giving away some gift cards. I didn't forget about y'all. I know y'all think I forgot. Keisha said, hey, y'all. Yes, I'm late, but Misha, but Misha, I did binge watch, and I'm so glad you recommended it. Keisha, I hope you liked it, girl, because it was good to me. Do y'all hear me? That was good. Baby, it wasn't a good 16 minutes, Summer. Baby, I had to watch it myself. I said, baby, this is good. Yes, the Helmet of Salvation. Misha, you need to watch Kendrick on FX based on an Octavia Butler book. Okay, I'm going to watch it. Are all the episodes out? Because I want to just watch it straight through. Miss TG59 said, girl, yes, my former pastor used to say when a man complains that his ex is crazy, be careful because crazy is created. And she wasn't crazy when they first got together, baby. Somebody passed the collection plate to the pastor. Because, baby, when I tell you that is the truth, it might be the truth with an F. Sure. Michelle said, right, Miss Misha, everybody be stealing your phrases. Baby, speak your speech. I'm about to get that trademarked, honey, because that's definitely all me. I've been saying that since the 90s, honey. I came up with that. That's an original. I told y'all the story before. I'm going to tell y'all the story again. This girl was in class and she was speaking her speech. And, baby, she was just hemming and hawing. I said, oh, child. First of all, I wanted her to hurry the hell up because I wanted to pretend like I needed to go to the restroom so I could go see this cute boy that was in the class across from me. And I was like, if she don't hurry the hell up so I can pretend like I got to pee, I want him to see me in my outfit. Okay. And since we wasn't in the same class, I couldn't very well get up and sharpen my pencil. He had to see this thing thanging in the hallway. So, child, she just, she's taking all day. I said, girl, please hurry up and speak your speech. And, baby, that's when it was born. That was born before Cash Money was taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. So, what? Child, honey. A. Cole said, today's 10-minute tea had me dying while at the gym. I spit out my drink when you said that. Danae was the water girl. But A. Cole, did I lie though? Don't she seem like one of them water girls? Yeah, listen, let me just ask the people since y'all up in here. Okay, I had did this whole little expose on what I feel like is happening with Derrick Jackson and Danae. Okay, and as a matter of fact, maybe I'll just have another live and we can talk about it. Okay, put a Y in the chat if y'all want me to have another live on Thursday and we could just talk about it. So anywho, I came up with my theories that he ran her the hell crazy because I know what it's like to be ran crazy because I was almost ran crazy. Okay, I almost lost my mind. And I'm being so serious. Child, I didn't want to comb my hair. I didn't want to leave out my house. I just wanted to cry. That's it. I just want to cry. So anywho, child, I did the whole expose because what people don't understand why they was all up in the comment section talking about, I see why he left her. Look how crazy she looks. She's weird. She didn't start out that way. She did not start out that way. And I broke it down in this 16-minute video. I broke it down. Anybody that's a member or a patron, please let them know how I broke it down. Baby, I broke it down. I had the before and the after. Baby, let me tell you something. He was not a prize. He was not a prize. Okay, he was looking like, child. Oh, honey. He was an ugly duckling. Let's just keep it real. The two of them were the perfect little country couple. They got together as youngsters and she was good enough for him then. Then all of a sudden when he glowed up, started speaking his speech all over town, people were listening to him, unbeknownst to us. He was a thought pocket. Okay, so once she dusted him off and now he looked like something, now he got her looking crazy. And everybody like, oh yeah, I'm glad he cheating with the other woman because, I mean, she looked good. Sir, ma'am, Danae was looking good as well. But now she's swimming in the damn swimming pool with all her clothes on. Child, she was clothed from head to toe. I'm pretty sure she had on socks and tennis shoes. I said, baby, not this girl got on these socks. Girl, not this girl got on these socks, honey. Oh my goodness. She had a hat on, a cardigan. Baby, she had everything on. Nikki said she was a little weird in college from what I heard. Well, baby, let me tell you something. She might have been a little weird, but she wasn't nowhere near what she is today. And I'm glad you said that because I had said when I did the video that I feel like Danae was one of those people who just happened upon a Derrick Jackson. This is what I mean. We all know, high school, they have their set of people. You have the popular girls, you have the popular guys, you have the jocks, you have the intellects, you have the people that are on student council, you have the Karens of tomorrow. You have all kinds of people in your local high school, okay? We all fall into a group or we all fell into a group. It ain't right, but it's what happened. Okay, so I feel like Danae was one of those girls, judging from this picture. Now, I'm just speculating because I'm just looking. She was one of those girls that used to be the water girl. You know how the football boys would have a water girl and she would come out and give the football players the water? That was probably Danae. And Derrick Jackson, looking how he was looking, because baby, we're going to show pulling pictures up. Derrick Jackson looking how he was looking. He was like, Danae's kind of nice because she probably was a nice girl. Then they got together. They matched. Their swag was matching. She matched his swag. He matched her swag. They were matching. They were swatching, if you will. But then all of a sudden, when he blew up, now he can't be bothered. Now all of a sudden, she a little weirdo, causing spells, and she got cauldrons in her backyard, and she's doing a witch's brew. Oh, child, I'm not about to let y'all get me there, honey. The whole gist of it is, it's a fool, and he ran her crazy, child. AB83 said the dad threw away a good woman to get with a murderous gold-digging Tatiana. She unalived him. Remember when the mom went away and someone told her she was picking a plant? AB83, we just said that. I'm just saying. That shit up there talking about, may the lives of your other lives be in vain. May your shoes, Danae, calm down. Wait a minute. Oh, honey. Y'all, I really wish I could get into it like I want to get into it over on YouTube, honey, but you just can't get into it, y'all. Markeisha said Miss Misha broke it down so it could forever be broken, okay? Because Derrick looked nothing like how he presents himself now. Nothing. And he ain't fooling me. So for all the people that sit up here trying to act like Danae is the ugliest person they ever seen in their life, and they so happy that he went and found this fine woman, I got a source that's telling me some things about that as well, honey, but I'm gonna keep it to myself, okay? Until I can make sure that it's real. Because child ain't finna hem me up. You hear me? Okay. KB said, here's the thing. After he publicly humiliated her and she stayed, he wasn't gonna do right by her at all. He only got slicker at what he was doing. And I don't even think he got slicker. I think he just is doing it and she just has her head down in the Bible. Danae, pick your head up out of Genesis 42:3, and you could see what is happening right underneath your damn nose. Because, baby, they say he was with the people at the gym. He was with the people at the child crossing guard. He was with the lady at the supermarket. Baby, he was everywhere. Because he ain't never used to look like, see, that's that same thing that happened with that ex, okay? When I got him, he was super fine. Okay, so I'm super fine. He's super fine, but I've been super fine since 1982. Okay, honk the horn on him, Greg. Boop, boop. So, I got him because he was super fine. Okay, he was listen, he was giving Derrick Jackson fine. I ain't gonna lie. Now, he's a little bit more handsome than Derrick Jackson, but the fineness, they're on the same level. I picked him up and I'm thinking, okay, you look like something. We had a beautiful child together and our family was beautiful. He was a crazy, but he was cheating on me left and right, hiding me out in the open every chance he got. And that's because once I went to that mama's house and that mama pulled out them photo albums, why I look back, y'all, and he used to be a big one. I said, oh, baby, he had glasses, acne, stomach. I said, okay. So, child, I'm looking at him and, I was like, oh, look at you. Look at how you looking. No wonder you cheating. You ain't used to attention. You a fool, okay? A fool. You ain't used to no attention, so now you're cheating with anybody who will look at you. Okay, so that's just how they do. And it's the same thing Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty, is over here doing. And he ain't fooling me, okay? I'm not about to play with him, honey, because if you go pick up my photo albums, child, you're going to see goodness upon goodness upon goodness upon goodness, because I know how to act, because I've been getting attention. But see, when they don't get attention, then they finally get it and they lose their damn minds. And that's exactly what happened with him. So now she over there telling all of us all this mess all over the shade room. Girl, oh my God. Then they shooting subliminals at each other. Honey, it's just a whole bunch of unfolding. Okay. And yes, he had her sitting up there in that bonnet. I'm sorry, the helmet of salvation. He had her sitting there in that helmet of salvation, knowing that he wasn't going to do right. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. Oh, child, I can't stand these 2022 men's. Do you hear me? A stomach. Shay, he had a stomach, honey. Lost his damn mind. He lost his mind when he started seeing it. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, honey. We couldn't even go to the grocery store. We couldn't go to the gas station, honey. I used to have to be looking out the rearview mirror, child, at the gas station attendant. That's how fine he was. He just be smiling. Now, don't get me wrong. He had the most beautiful smile, honey. Teeth looking like a Colgate commercial. But he was a fool, okay? And he's a bum. But, child, he was so fine that the people, used to be in the store and in the restaurants and stuff just getting real rude. And, I'm just like, excuse me, honey, I ain't nothing to sneeze at, okay? Don't play. But yeah, they was all on him, child. And he just took everybody that was all on him. Y'all, I used to find business cards, hotel keys, hair. I found this helper's bracelet in my bed. Child, I done found all kind of stuff. That's how they like to do you. Child, this is crazy. Look. Cammy, wasn't it linked? That helmet was linked to the, baby, when I tell you I love the word linked. Oh, honey, I am just so goofy. Certain words just really make me cackle. That helmet was linked to the side, holding on for dear life. When I tell you it was leaning, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Baby, that hat was leaning. Ooh, it had a gangster lean. Derek said, girl, I'm signing up for Patreon on Friday. I got to wait for my check to drop. Ooh, child, sign up, Derek, honey, because the foolishness is over there. But Kay said, I said goodbye. Taylor said, this is why you shouldn't give formerly ugly goose men and or women a chance. They start playing in your face. Baby. But I didn't know, though, y'all. I didn't know. Because he showed me a baby picture. We all fat when we babies. I was like, look at your little roly-poly stuff. You want some cute little roly-poly babies. They gonna be so cute. That's all he ever showed me till I went to that mama house. Y'all gotta go to that mama house. When y'all dating a man, go to that mama house. Now she might be lying because she might be seeing everybody that comes to that mama house. But look, ask for the photo album. If you really want to break down, if he gonna be a fool, ask for that photo album. Let me see you when you was little. If he's now a swan and he was once in that photo album with that stomach and looking how you looking, you might want to let it go, baby. I think you better let it go. It feels like another love TKO. Honey, it ain't gonna be right. Omar said, so he wanted you to find all the stuff. It was a scavenger hunt. Omar, you're blocked. I'm not going into the new year with you. I'm not going into the new year with you. I'm just not. Not a scavenger hunt for my love. I can't stand y'all. Oh, not a scavenger hunt for my love. Mm-mm-mm. It's funny now, but at the time when I was finding them damn hair pieces and them bundle pieces, I was like, baby, I ain't never worn no blonde. Because I know I done told y'all plenty of times, I do not do color. My hair will be a 1B or a 1. I will never put no hair in my head because I just don't put color. I'm just a natural girl. I just look so good. It's popping when it's just your natural hair color. I have never even done like a brown. And I know that would be so pretty. And I saw a brown the other day and I was like, oh, that's cute. Maybe in my 40s, I'll step out of the box. But yeah, child, when I found that blonde streak, I said, I know this ain't a number 27 in my bed because I don't wear nothing but a 1B. And this is a number 27. Okay. And the only somebody that I know wears a number 27 hair is my sister. And my sister didn't live in Houston at the time. And my sister would never do nothing like that to me. So I don't want nobody to get no ideas. It wasn't my sister. But I did ask. I said, girl, is this your number 27? She said, girl, now you know I don't wear no hair like that because baby was kind of matted. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't giving luxurious. Honey, them bundles were. It wasn't giving go naked hair. Oh, child, shout out to Portia. Golden's Candy said Derek Jackson pulled a Pookie a la Chris Rock on his wife. Didn't he? Didn't he, Golden? Yes, it was the number 27. I said, baby, I ain't never put no 27 in. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get you the hell up out my house, honey, because you done started cheating. And baby, that's once I found that number 27, that's when the abuse began, honey. Because I was on his scent. Okay, don't try to fight me because you got a number 27 up in my house. What is wrong with you? Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Happy 2-year YouTube anniversary. Thank you so much. NYCU grad, yes, she's using religion to cope. Yes, and now it has become her entire identity. Yes. Cammie, that's what I heard. And that's what I've been witnessing. And, I've been talking to somebody, I can't just reveal who they are or whatever, that's been giving me a little bit of the inside scoop. Y'all hold for just 1 second, please. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Child, I had to check and make sure my house wasn't burning down, child. Okay. KB said, here's the thing. Okay, we already read that one. Omar says, shout out to at Christopher. Let me hit the green button in the building. Okay. Chris showing love. Teflon Butterfly said, Misha, go back to that comment about the baby album. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, YNV said, Misha, I got bamboozled too. His mama broke out that baby album after I was pregnant. Both his eyes were looking in different directions. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to put y'all on mute because I have to scream. I was praying for my baby eyes. I gotta go. Oh my God. Oh, honey. YNV, it ain't funny, honey, but the way I just hollered. Oh my goodness. I had to put y'all on mute. Oh, honey, y'all about to make me pass out. Oh, this is a fool. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm. So I can say, Patrice said, eyes cocked like a pistol. I'm about to end this live. Oh, honey. Oh, not 5 years, girl. Oh, honey. Oh, that has done me good. When I tell y'all I love a good laugh. Oh, child. Tanya said, it's not religion. She needs a true relationship. She won't get her healing if she don't bury what's dead. Let him go. Yes, girl, let him go. And she's still in them stories talking about, you know, God will restore, ma'am. No, we don't want that restored. You deserve better than that. Let him go out there. He gonna see it ain't nothing out there. Let him go. I promise you he'll be back. They always spin the block. And child, don't spin this block, honey. It's a dead end, child. It's a cul-de-sac. Please take your ass back from whence you came. Diamond said, good evening, Queen. Can you please do a review on Kindred? It's a fire new show on Hulu, a must watch. Somebody else just told me that. I'm going to look it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, child. Dang, Misha, you got to give us a little elevator music next time. Yes, I forgot. When I tell y'all I smell something burning, child, I just took off running. Child, I forgot I had some water boiling, honey. I said, oh, I'm trying to burn the place down. And here cackling about a YouTube anniversary and riches. Child, I'm trying to burn my riches to the ground. YMV said, girl, my mama said, it's okay if you have a cockeyed baby. Goodbye. Oh, their mamas will lie to you, won't they? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen them pictures, honey, he was not looking how he's supposed to look. I said, oh, child. Mama talking about, well, you know, everybody goes through something. No. Okay. Absolutely not. Peaches, thank you. Happy YouTube anniversary. You bringing the energy tonight. Thank you. I try to give my all every time I have a live, which I need to start having more lives, but I'll be like, what am I gonna talk about? Like, what am I talking to y'all about? Y'all want me to just come live and just start talking? Because I mean, I just be feeling like I have to have I don't know if it's the Virgo in me or what. I have to have an agenda. Like, what's my motivation? Like, what am I going to be talking about? Because I feel like if I have to have something to bring. Because if I just get on here and just start talking, it's like, girl, what? Why you call us? We'll call you back. We'll call you back. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Teflon Butterfly. God is setting her free. God will give you an out. Please take it. I try not to take my out, child. I was sitting up in there in prayer circles at 5 a.m. talking about I want my marriage. Girl, didn't you just pick your hair up out the sink? And didn't you just have to put on some concealer and foundation? Because he blacked your damn eye. What do you mean? Like, they will literally leave you confused, broken, and a narcissist will break you down. Okay, you will be so confused. You don't know whether you're coming or going. It could be Stockholm syndrome. And I'm not being funny. I'm being for real. So and then the crazy part about it is he's sitting up here talking about at the beginning, I broke all that down on that 10-minute tea. It ain't no beginning of the year. Ain't no beginning of the year, bitch. It's all a lie. Ain't no beginning of no year. Y'all just got through taking some pictures. Child, I ain't got time. And then you gonna go right back in that house with her. And you know she probably done prayed over that threshold, child. She probably be praying over him while you sleep. You probably got to sleep with the door locked. She praying underneath the door. Child, it ain't no telling what's going on in there. Ain't no telling. Asia said, I have a cousin like that. She's still waiting for her Derek, and he ain't been back since 07. Girl, it ain't coming back. Tell her, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Beverly. Beverly, I thought about you the other day. I said, I haven't seen Beverly lately. I literally, y'all be crossing my mind. I know y'all don't think that that's true. Y'all really do be crossing my mind. Like, if I don't see you for a while in the comment section, I'm like, I wonder what happened to Beverly. Where's she at? Like, I really do be wondering where y'all be going. Oh, child. YMV said, my baby good, y'all. Prayers work and a little helmet of salvation. Okay. Woo, child. Everything's all good. We gonna love the baby anyway. Anywhere it go, we gonna love the baby. Tequila said, yes, Misha, you can call us anytime. Just don't call us about about the children. Tequila, please let me live that down. Okay, I like chili with beans sometimes, but that recipe didn't call for it. And I thought it was good. Ooh, honey. After I said I ain't eat chili with beans, honey, my subscribers start going in reverse. I said, ooh, is it that serious? Ooh, child. Still Healing said, girl, Andre is too young to be Wanda's daddy. Honey, I don't know. The way that show going, you don't know what's going on. But, you know, yeah, they got me together. It's probably not. They say it might be Gideon. I don't think it's Gideon. I don't think it is. Angel said, yes, Derek Jackson done took her down through there. He sure did. Can you imagine the amount of gaslighting? Yes, I can, Angel. Yes, I can. Because I went through, when I tell y'all I had a nervous breakdown, I thought they was going to admit me, honey. I had a nervous breakdown. That's what toxicity will do to you. Like, I really had to pray my way up out of that, honey. Thank God I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. Because, baby, I was falling the hell apart. Beverly said, girl, I just had a baby. Insist on me play. Oh, congratulations. I want a baby. Let me borrow so you can get some sleep. I want me another baby. Angel said, she was definitely a cutie pie. Yeah, she was. Alexis says, the motivation is we all bored. That's the truth. Because, listen, I've been going through YouTube lately just trying to peruse the YouTube streets. And I'm like, December really did all of us dirty. Ain't nothing to talk about but the foolishness. Aisha said, Misha, leave the beans convo alone. The subscribers were not here for it. The next day, you made a community post about people unsubbing. I sure did. But, you know, some people want to see you downfall, child. It's okay. They left. But then, like, immediately I got like 200 new subs. So, God is good. Omar said, actually, we would have been like T-Balls and Chili saying Left Eye done burned down the house scene. MEASHAIMO on the 11 o'clock news talking about moving forward. Y'all be like, that's her. They be like, a Houston area woman was doing a live on YouTube channel, Miss MEASHAIMO. She was said to be celebrating her 2-year anniversary when the house burned down just in time for Christmas. And back to you, Sally. And here I am crying, hooping and hollering and crying. And y'all got to send me a cash app. Y'all got to send me a cash app. Hey, Jerica. Happy anniversary, Misha. Thank you for the super chat. I originally found you via your Storytime channel and haven't looked back since. So excited for your future. It's crazy bright. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. It's all because of y'all. Madonna said, can't trust the caucasoids. Honey, can't trust them as far as you can throw them. You hear me? The ATL Diva said, Wanda's dad is that brother who died too. That wife unalived both of them. I don't remember nothing about the brother. Refresh my memory. What did they say about the brother? Honey, I'm going to have to rewatch it. Because I don't remember that. But listen, y'all, we're going to be on here for another 3 minutes. Nah, baby, they will be, YNV, they will be interviewing the real me. Honey, I would have ran up out of this house with this moo-moo on, with my helmet of salvation. Y'all would have been like, oh, Lord, not her debut being that moo-moo. And speaking of moo-moos, honey, if you want something comfortable and you want to wear something relaxing, honey, while you do your chores around the house, listen, I went to Walmart the other day and I went on over to the pajama section and, honey, they had these big old nightgowns for $7 that give you all the breathing room that you need. And, you know, even though I would wear a medium or a large, I bought it in a 3X. And when I tell you, I bought so many different varieties. They were $7.97, honey, because they were rolling back the prices. Shout out to Wally World. And baby, these things are so comfortable. Okay. Now, for those of you who, you know, still want to keep it cute for your man, this ain't for y'all. But if you just want to walk around the house and be comfortable, okay, and give yourself a little breathing room, take your bra off when you get home, kick off your shoes, and just get into it. Baby, when I tell you, this is the best $7.95 I ever spent. I think it was $7.97. A little $8.10 with change and tax. Baby, when I tell you I love these things, and 3L, yes, Alex, I bought a 3L because I wanted the most room that I could have. And I put this thing on and it swallowed me whole, but it still got a little fit in the back because, you know, I got a big old butt. So it's still fitting kind of a little bit in the back. But the rest of it is very comfortable, and I just love it. And I feel like y'all should too. Look, Asia says $7.98 in Philly. Okay, they gave us a penny off in Texas. I'm telling y'all, these things are so comfortable. And I got every color. I'm going to have to post them in my community tab so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Asia said, I buy my mom's from the Walmart all the time, Misha. And they have, girl, okay, so this is the exact one. When I realized I had pockets, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I went to my office trying to upload a video and I put my cell phone in my pocket. I told my son, I said, look, mommy has pockets. He was looking at me like, ma'am, you should not be this excited for pockets. You're gonna have to get out more. Ooh, child. Universe Soul Goddess said, my boyfriend calls those my I'm so sleepy pajama. Baby, please don't touch me because I'm rolling over and that's just that on that. Oh, look, Tanya said, don't sleep on Walmart. I work for the regional office. Oh, I ain't sleeping on the Walmart. And you know what be tripping me out? I mean, I've always been a Walmart girl. I like Target, but my budget didn't used to be budgeting for no Target, honey, because Target just don't be right sometimes. But you know how all the people are now doing those videos where they show you those hauls from Walmart? I've been doing that since high school. I'm going to mix some 579 with some Walmart. I'm going to mix a Ross skinny jean with a Walmart V-neck shirt, giving the boobage that should be gave. Like, I've been doing it. So when I saw them doing it, I was like, I'm so happy y'all coming on over to the dark side. Walmart really does have a whole bunch of hidden gems. And I used to always tell people, you can get everything from Walmart except a baby and a house and a car. And I think that's soon to come. Shout out to 2023, honey. You just never know. Walmart got everything. Do you hear me? Hey, Sean, thank you for the super chat. Happy 2-year anniversary. Many more to come. I almost missed the live. Woo! Yes, you almost missed it. We about to wrap this thing up, Sean. But I appreciate you coming to show me love. I really do. I appreciate that. Because, I was just talking to them about how I be noticing when y'all be missing and whatnot. Me too, Sean. I'm a Walmart Plus member too, honey. Ain't got to worry about no delivery fees, even though Walmart be getting my stuff wrong. I'm like, I did not ask you for a head of lettuce. I said cabbage. Oh, child. Hi, child. Yes, I get my Sam's Club water, contact solution, and underwear Walmart. Okay, you better tell the people. I get that water, that 42 case of water. Child, I got 3 sitting on the floor in the kitchen. Why we can't never put our water up? Is it just me? Because, baby, I'm going to sit that on the floor and get 3 out at a time. I'm going to put about 4 or 5 in the refrigerator at a time. Tanya said our great-grandmothers wore those and had at least 10 kids. Baby, okay? Probably because it was easy access. Because when I tell you, you can just lift that thing up and push it to the side, honey, they don't be caring nothing about that. A real man don't care nothing about this moo-moo. Do you hear me? Because you can still tell that thing when it come off. So it's fine. Omar said, now be careful with Walmart. They be shooting out there. Oh, no, baby, this will be a curbside or a delivery. This was a special occasion, and I just happened to go into the Walmart. Now, in the past, I was always going to Walmart because I think kids give you major anxiety because like now I'm worried about everything. And I'm always like, wait a minute, is that safe? Okay, I can't go there. I can't leave out the house at night. Like people just crazy now. But back in the day, yeah, I was going to Walmart. No joke about it. But now I only do curbside and I do delivery because I'm a Walmart Plus member. But outside of that, one day I just really needed to lay my eyes on something. So I went inside and I just ran across these moo-moos. And I said, girl, if you don't get that, because I always buy my family regular gifts, but I buy them filler gifts as well. What I mean by filler gifts is like, when we become adults, you don't get many Christmas presents. You might get one from maybe your spouse. If you have older kids, you might get one. You might buy something for yourself. But me, I treat my family like they're children. So I buy them a big gift and then I buy them little bitty filler gifts to go around it. So like I'll put together like a package with the spa gift card and one of these moo-moos and some house shoes and a blanket. And I'll put the whole basket together and give it to them with the real gift as well. So yeah, I do that all the time. So baby, when I saw these, I said, honey, and you get a moo-moo, and you get a moo-moo, and you get a moo-moo. Because baby, ain't nothing wrong with being comfortable. Chauncey said, how do you become a Walmart Plus member? Is that a subscription or something? Oh yeah, download the app. Okay, and I think it's $9.95 a month. And yeah, you get free delivery because the delivery itself is $10. So you're really saving. See, I see Walmart need to be paying me as well, honey. Miss Eve said, there's no cashiers, all self-checkout. I do pickup. Let me think about it. You know what? No, we had probably like 3 or 4 lines with cashiers. Granted, they were all the way back to the produce, but we still had some cashiers in there. Derek said, man, say that again. I don't be wanting to take my kids nowhere. Nerves just be shot. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not leaving out the house. I'm not going nowhere. Let me tell you something. You know what's really upsetting me, y'all? What's upsetting me and my homegirls is that they trying to make daylight savings time permanent. And so it's gonna be one of those things where at 5:30 or 5:45 or whatever time it be getting dark over here, honey, it seemed like 3 o'clock. It's gonna be dark. I don't like that. Cause I'm like, no, it should not be getting dark until 8 o'clock because I be at a race against time. If I put out a 10-minute tea or I put something out on Patreon and then I do something with my son, I have to hurry up and go do it before so we can get back in the house before it gets dark, which is like 5:30. I don't like that. I'm like, They sure do, Kay. They have a free 30-day trial. And get the free 30 days, honey, and order up, child, whatever y'all want to do, and then cancel it if you want to. Black Swan said, my child's birthday is 2 days before Christmas, and I haven't started combining the two yet. Happy birthday to the baby. I bet they excited that you don't combine the two, because I feel like Christmas birthdays get lost. Because it's like, okay, it's Christmas, but it's my birthday. And yes, it's too dark too early. It is. I'm like, what is happening? I don't like that. And you know what? I used to suffer with seasonal depression. It's gotten much better since I've been taking my vitamin D and my magnesium and all this other kind of stuff. But I used to suffer with seasonal depression. And I can't, it's like I used to go to work in the dark and come home in the dark. I never saw the sunlight. And I'm just like, I cannot function this way. I have to see the sun. Like, it's just too much. It's too much darkness. Like, it's just too much. P said, there's no room in my pantry for the many cases I buy at a time. So they stay in the corner on the kitchen floor. Yeah, see, I buy 3 cases at a time. That's why when Houston had that boil water notice, I was good. Because I'm like, I got at least 16 cases over there. We good. Nakia said, I like the dark. I ain't trying to be outside no way. Yeah, but I still need to see the sun sometimes. And it's like when I get that burst of energy and I want to go outside, I don't want to hurry up and rush back home because it's going to get dark at 5 o'clock. It's like, why is it so dark? Child said, I'm supposed to go to a movie at 7 p.m. on Thursday, but I'd rather be inside by that time. Yes, exactly. Who said it gets dark at 10 p.m.? It used to get dark at like 8:15. Lisa said, happy 2 years, Misha. Been with you since Chris and Paige. Down ever since. Keep being you. Got on to show you some love. Hear you later. Thank you, Lisa. I have to appreciate Paige and Chris because they brought all the people to the channel. If he wouldn't have been acting a fool, I don't know when I would have met y'all. Because once he started acting a fool and I started talking about him acting a fool, the Opinionated channel was born. Omar said, well, they say what's done in the dark. Goodbye, Omar. Goodbye. Angel said, I'm up in Boston right now. It's dark at 4:30. Yeah, like, it's crazy. But you know the part I do like, though? Let me whisper this part so my son doesn't hear. I like the fact that it gets dark early because I'll be like, all right, time for bed. And his concept of time is not that good yet. So he'll be like, yeah, because it's dark. I'm like, yes, it's dark outside. It's time for bed. Child, it'll be 7 o'clock. You hear me? It'll be 7 o'clock. Oh, child, I'll be sitting here in peace. That's how come have y'all noticed that my reviews been coming out earlier? Mm-hmm. That's that daylight savings time. Because, baby, he be in that bed. Mm-hmm. See there? Asia said, Chris and Paige for sure brought me here as well. Yes. I gotta say, I gotta give it to Chris, even though he used to have some of my stuff taken down. Child, he used to be on me. Do you hear me? I was tearing him up on that season. Baby, when I tell you I was tearing him up and didn't say not one cuss word while doing it, I ripped him a whole new one. He was having my page under review. Like every review I put out, I had to get it manually reviewed before I could monetize it. He was like saying, like reporting my comments and all kinds of stuff. He was doing all kinds of stuff, child. And still, I rise. Honey, I got Mile Angelou on him. Don't even worry about it, Chris. Sean said, you can play that for a little while longer. Sit until he learns time well. He will be telling you, no, mommy, it's too early. Uh-huh. But see, one day he kind of got me. Because I was like, time for bed. He gonna say, because now he's starting to know based on what show is on TV. He said, Wait a minute. That's Love and Marriage Huntsville. That comes on at 7 p.m. It's too early. I said, not Mel and them getting me in trouble. Ooh, child. I think you're so uncool. I think you're acting a fool, and all my friends be roasting you. Shout out to Melody. Child, I said, not Mel. Get me in trouble, child. I got to play a little video for y'all one time for the one time. I said, this heifer, he done caught on because I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. It be your own kids. I said, not him knowing what time it come on. Oh, honey, I was pissed. I said, oh, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, one more hour. Child. I said, now Mel them really getting on my nerves, child. Child said, I hope his ex was fake pregnant because I'm glad Chris hasn't passed on his his ugly genes. And that goes for the personality, child. I don't know his ex wasn't pregnant. You know, I didn't never believe she was pregnant to begin with. They showed that little my chart. What that mean? Okay, that girl was never pregnant. She's still riding around in that Mercedes, lying, talking about, yeah, well, I didn't want to tell anyone. It's really personal. Respect our privacy. Ma'am, y'all can be respected all y'all want to, honey. I'm just glad y'all ain't on my screen no more. Speaking of Married at First Sight, I will be putting out a Meet the Cast video sometime this week. I'm gonna be doing that. And then also Love Without Borders. I don't know if I'm gonna continue Love Without Borders. Ain't nobody watching it. That's just a waste of time. But I don't know what else I can do on Wednesdays. But then it's like some people actually like it, so I don't know what to do. But I just feel like it's giving waste of time. Asia said, Misha, you got to do it. Where are they now, Kristen Page? I love it, Asia. Thank you for the content. Yes, I'm doing it. Thank you. Put that down in the comments too after I upload this video because I don't want to forget it. Not Misha trying to trick us on. These kids can girl, he don't tell me, well, Love and Marriage Huntsville is on, and that comes on at 7. I said, what in the child, I'm pissed. Oh, I was so upset. Deidre said, child, I just had that same conversation with my 5-year-old son. We went out to get food around 6, and he said, Mommy, it's dark out here. No one shouldn't be outside right now. I know that's right. That's so cute. Child, my son, he be ready to get in the house. I'm trying not to make him paranoid. I'm just trying. I'm like, oh, I don't want him to be anxious about everything. But child, the killer is outside, okay? Angel, thank you for the super chat. Listen, Misha, have we talked about TJ and Amy on GMA? Nope. We haven't talked about it yet. I haven't even talked about that on my 10-minute tea. I knew someone right about TJ, but baby, that replacement though. Hey, big head. Child, that replacement though. Oh, honey. When I tell you I smiled when I saw him come across that screen, I said, oh, well, let's get into it if we're going to get into it then. Baby. YNV said, I was watching it because of our opinionated family mandate. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna continue on. But it just feels like, see, that's what I'm saying. Sister Girl Speak said Love Without Borders kind of dry. See, that's what I'm saying. She said, let's do Kindred. Okay, I'm gonna watch Kindred as soon as we get off here. Tanya said, I'm watching Love Without Borders. Okay, so Tanya watching it. Okay, Katie Pop said it's boring. But wait a minute, what if it what if it picks up, y'all? Lanice. Okay, it's like they draw me in like a moth to a flame, baby. I don't know what it is about them. Oh my goodness. She said, isn't TJ's replacement a Kappa? Listen, if you have been following my channel for some time, you know I used to love me a Kappa. Baby, it's something about the men I just, oh, child. It's just something about them that I like or liked with a D. But yeah, he is one. And I just found that out. Because when I saw him come across, baby, he got all the women smiling and saying hello. Honey, even Garcelle was like, well, hello. I know that's right, y'all. Well, let's get into it. Miss J. Cole, thank you for the super chat. Happy 2-year anniversary, Misha. One of the best to do this. I'm headed to bed now, long day. Night, Miss J. Cole. Thank you for the super chat. No, he's not, Sheila. She said, yeah, but he's gay. He's not. Okay, so I happened upon Sheila. Go watch Kim Pyre's video because somebody who used to date him, she was on one of his lives or whatever, and she was like basically giving him some inside tea. And yeah, no, he's not. Omar said, y'all going to the Janet Jackson concert? When is it? It's not until 2023, right? Looks like the drama is about to start on Borders. I'm hanging there a little longer. That's what I was thinking, Nakia. I'm like, it's gonna pick up. I think it's gonna pick up, y'all. Beverly says someone who dated him said he's not gay, he's metrosexual. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, he nice to look at, y'all. Whatever he prefer, honey. I still look at you. Ariel said, are you doing a live about Back in the Groove on Hulu? I need to talk to somebody about that show. Oh, yeah. Okay, listen, y'all. I only got to episode 2 on Back in the Groove, and I put it back in the queue. I was like, child, what is this? Honey, the boy's mama was on the show with the son, and it was weird. I was like, this is so weird. But I will continue on watching it just so we can talk about it. Chauncey said, I tried Love Without Borders because of you, but it didn't keep me. I listened to the reviews, but don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I think it's going to pick up, but I don't know if it's going to pick up enough. The only reason why I feel like I might hang in there is because it's not giving me Married at First Sight 2 hours long. I could still potentially be all right with it. So, yeah, there's that. Omar said the expert be helping you pack, so that's what I'm down for the show. Yeah, that's all I'm down for is going on the vacation. That's it. That's all. Sister Girl Speak said, yes, what about Back in the Groove with Tay Diggs? That really ain't hosting the show. Yeah, I heard that they saw him maybe once. And that was it. Absolutely April TV. My friend dated him and he's not gay. He's a nice guy. Oh, thank you, Absolutely April TV. Well, child, tell you, well, look, it's 6 degrees of separation. So have him fall in my DMs. Have him fall in my DMs, child. Mm-mm-mm. Michelle said Borders is going to be interesting. Okay, we're going to stick with it, y'all. We're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with it. K Stan Neutral said he looks so much better with something on his head. Without it, it's a no for me, dog. Wait a minute. Is he hat fishing? Okay, because I don't have time for this. I'm going to have to look at it. Okay, Max says she's watching. Okay, so we're going to continue on. We're going to continue on, y'all. But listen, y'all, I'm about to get off this live. Thank y'all so much for celebrating my 2-year for me with me. You know, we didn't really just get too much into it. I don't want it to be all about me. I just appreciate y'all rocking with me for 2 years. Some of you are new to my channel, and some of you have been here, yes, since the beginning, since Chris and Paige, since December 13th, when I decided to say, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And I remember telling my mom, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. What you think? And she was like, a YouTube channel to talk about what? And I was like, TV. Like, y'all don't be want to watch and discuss. The thing I used to do with my friends all the time is I would be like, listen, heifers, the show is coming on. Watch it, and we're going to come back here, okay? We're going to watch and discuss. Now they can just join my reviews, honey, and join my lives. Because I'm going to talk about it to somebody, whether you want to hear it or not. So that's all I'm saying, honey. Somebody gonna watch it and somebody gonna listen. But my mom was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Are people really watching that kind of stuff? I said, I don't care if they watch it or not. I'm still gonna do it. I put out the first video. It was about Simone and Rashid's date on Ready to Love, that season, the Houston season, when everybody was under quarantine, and 67 people watched it. It was the proudest 67 moment of my life. And then the next video, 700 people watched it. That's the one where I was talking about Denise. And I was like, ooh, it's starting to pick up. And then all of a sudden, Married at First Sight came out. And I've always been a fan and I've always watched. But season 12 was one for the books. And baby, when I ripped into Chris, and the whole reason how people got to my channel is because I was on Twitter trying to promote myself. And I would always put in my bio, I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. When I reached 1,000, I said, I'm on the road to 5,000. So one day, I'm just minding my black-owned business, honey. And I'm on the Twitter. And there was a nice lady whom I don't know if she still follows or what. I had posted a link to my review. So she had messaged me or whatever, and she was giving me the tea about how, you know, one of the experts had ran off with one of the guys from Married at First Sight. And, you know, she used to do reviews on the show as well, and this and that, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, check out my review. So I posted the link. And, you know, Married at First Sight Twitter is really big. Married at First Sight Twitter and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Real Housewives of any franchise. If you're on the Twitter, that's a big night. So I posted the link, y'all. I was talking to my friend on the phone, and she said, girl, you're going to get like 32,000 views on this video. That was so good. Child, I went to sleep. I woke up, y'all. I had 22,000 views. I swear to y'all, I was on my way to work, child. I'm putting on my clothes. I'm trying to run out the house, and I had the app downloaded on my phone. And I look at my phone, and I said, "Wait a minute." At first, I thought I was on the wrong thing, so I'm like, "This cannot be my channel." And it had 22,000 views. I said, oh my gosh. I started calling my friend, and it just went up and it was stuck. And every single Wednesday night, we got together to talk about Chris and Paige. So we would have the review, and then on Thursdays, we would have a live. And I literally went from the day I did that Married at First Sight review, I had 500 subs. I responded to every single comment on every single video, because I was like, you know what? I want them to know that I appreciate them. I want them to know that I'm engaged with them and they're not just talking to themselves. And I still try to do that. But at the same time, it's a lot of comments, y'all, because y'all really engage with my channel. And that's what I love about y'all, is that y'all really engage with the comment section. When I say opinionated, I mean opinionated. I literally would have to go back through different videos and respond. And sometimes I just go through and just try to hear up and respond to everybody, because I want y'all to know that that means a lot to me. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for like loving on me and supporting me. And yeah, I just appreciate y'all. So I went from 500 subs to the next time that video came out, I was monetized. I literally was monetized after 4 videos. And then it just continued. And it was just like, then I started doing other shows and other people would come in. And then I did a video about Portia and Fallon. Y'all, I got 3,000 subscribers off that video. And that be making me think about like if I should add celebrity gossip to my channel, because what I give them on Patreon, I really put a lot of effort into those videos. Like I do this thing on my Patreon where I do the celebrity gossip or whatever, but I really put a lot of thought and effort into it. And when I did that video on Portia and Fallon, it was a lot of trolls. Now, don't get me wrong. Woo, honey, they lit me up. You're jealous of Portia. Actually, I'm not. Okay. But yeah, they lit me up, honey. I had to turn the comments off on that video. But I got 3,000 people subscribed to my channel just from that one video. And then after that, I said, I'm not doing that no more, because it didn't feel good to me. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel like, I don't know, it just didn't feel good. It's like when I put out reviews and y'all listen to them, we have a friendly banter back and forth. It's comforting. But when I put out that gossip, it was some negative energy. I was like, oh, honey, the world is already too dark, honey. We got the panorama outside. I'm trying to fight for custody of my kid. I ain't got time to be arguing with y'all about no Porsche. So therefore, and thus and such, I'm not doing no gossip on my channel. And so I let it go. But I feel like if I actually did do it, it would draw new people to my channel. I just don't know if those are my people. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I don't know if those are my people. But yeah, anywho, that's how it all went down. And it's because of y'all. So whether you found me through sisters or just whatever video that I've done, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac, Married at First Sight, Love After Lockup. Child, I done reviewed every show that basically comes on TV, honey. If y'all tell me to review it, I'm going to review it. Okay? And that's just that on that. Well, I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'm thinking about doing that Thursday live so we can really get into this Derrick Jackson thing, because let me tell y'all something. I broke it down, y'all. And I'm telling y'all right now, I really know what I'm talking about when it comes to this man running this woman crazy. Okay? Omar, I was just talking to my son about that today. I'm going to start a separate true crime channel. I'm not going to, intermingle it with my reviews. I'm going to start a separate true crime channel that will be out in 2023. I actually closed down my Storytime channel because it was getting scary. If you're on Patreon, you already know, honey, I was over there crying and everything, child. They had spooked me. Do you hear me? Baby, they had spooked the hell out of me. Child, my nerves were shot. They was emailing me all kinds of stuff. It was a fool. But anywho, I closed down the Storytime channel. Now the Storytimes are strictly on Patreon. Also, I'm going to do true crime on another channel because it's better to keep the audiences separate. so that I don't intermingle stuff. You know what I'm saying? Markeisha said, that makes sense. The gossip space is definitely cutthroat with these things. Yeah, I don't like arguing. I ain't got time to be sitting up there talking about, well, I said what I said, and I'm not changing what I said. If y'all don't like, no, no, no. I just want to give y'all, hey, girl, hey, welcome back to my channel, child. Moving forward. I don't have time. Child, I just want to give a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. Do y'all hear me? Max said, I started watching Ready to Love. Oh, yes, and Ready to Love. Yes, if y'all came from Ready to Love, thank y'all for joining me, honey. Ready to Love was also another one of my big reviews, so I appreciate y'all, too. And it's coming back in January. Put a ring on it. It's coming back in January. Married at First Sight is coming back in January. Everything is coming back in January, so maybe I should enjoy this little break, huh? Because I'm still trying to figure out what content to put out. Anywho, I'm going to figure it out when it's all said and done. Once again, I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. I'm going to check out Kindred and see what's all doing. And then I'm going to make sure that I keep y'all updated on what's going to go on with the True Crime channel, because I've already been like recording some audio, but I just have to put the visuals behind it. And then we're going to get into it, because that's going to be a very visual channel. It's not like this channel where it's just like, you know, my avatar at the desk and then you hear the review. This is going to really be getting into it. So it takes a lot of work. So it won't be as many uploads, but it will be detailed and it will be good. Also, the audio version of it, I'm going to do it in podcast form and also on Patreon. So all 4 of those things will be going on. 2023, I'm trying to grow my platform even bigger. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Please share the videos, like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. I love each and every one of you. Thank you all for the super chats and the cash apps. Don't forget, I'm still doing a giveaway. Members, don't forget about Friday. Members and patrons, don't forget about Friday night. Saturday, back over here with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sunday, on over to Potomac. And Monday, the foolishness starts all over again. And then we're going to be singing, and a partridge in a pear tree. Anywho, I will catch y'all on the flip side. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.